we have had some references to it here today. I would recommend when you do get in touch with your U.S. senators and your congressional representative, or for that matter, your state legislators, although mostly what we're talking about has been reform at the federal level, here are my recommendations for specific suggestions. Subordinate the Federal Reserve to the Treasury Department. The brother mentioned the U.S. people, the American people rather, should no longer tolerate paying interest on their money. We can have money printed free, and there's no need for Wall Street, for the big banks to be involved in finance. At least the government doesn't have to support them. I'd like to see another round, another chance for the Employee Free Choice Act. That would give each worker in a workplace, at least theoretically, free of interference from the company, a chance to vote for the union.
Investigating and trying Peltier, they put him in prison because they said that he shot 2 FBI agents. The ballistics are wrong. The case is wrong. They made an example out of one of us. Yeah. They made an example out of one of us. He's been in prison for 37 years. He's 69 years old. He's in failing health. We gotta get him a pardon. Gotta do it. Please, for us.
But it's only an inconvenience. It's not really something that's life or death. The matter that's life or death is wage. It's food. It's living. Exactly. It's not having to struggle to survive when you work a 40-hour week. What having to be able to come home and have a little bit of money left over every month to go do something with your family. You know, it's ridiculous how people get their paycheck and spend all of it on bills and have to struggle to find food when they work 1 or 2 jobs. They have kids to support, yet they can't find a decent job anymore. It's ridiculous.
Still people living there, and every single day you kick your red ball around and just have fun with your friends. You're only 10 years old, but then one day something happens. You hear a strange buzzing noise in the sky, and it keeps getting louder and louder. It might just be the wind or something, but eventually there's a blinding flash and a quick burning and stinging sensation. This is what happens when children are immolated every single Tuesday by the United States drone program. This proves to us why we must fight imperialism and fight capitalism imperialism.
My job. I love the company I work for. I love my job. I've only been here for about 6 months now. Love my job. I'm the retail manager at My Patriot Supply Store. If anyone's ever heard of it, online. It's pretty big online. We're family owned, basically. My boss is family started. He spent 5 $5,000 start his 2-bedroom apartment. Basically, we focus on self-sustaining lifestyles and emergency preparedness. We sell heirloom seeds, water filtration, survival supplies, things like that. And basically, all the profit he has made from his business, he's put back into the workers. I believe in those 6 months, I've already gotten 3 raises. And not only do I love my job, I get to talk to people every day about growing your own food, seeing seeds, turning your yard into a garden. And I believe that's where it should start. We should become more self-sustaining. Imagine if Walmart went bankrupt. What would people do? How would they get their groceries? A lot of people wouldn't know where to go to get groceries.
The American people aren't even responsible for the terror that is going on. It is our government, our corrupt politicians, the corporations, and the banking systems who has their victims thinking that we, people like them, would do that to them when we only want prosperity and peace for all. That's why we're here today. That's why we'll be here next month. The world could be so much better for each and every one of us. There should be no one hungry in the world. We have plenty of food, more food to feed the entire population at least 3 times over. There are enough abandoned homes in America today that each homeless person on these streets that have to sleep in the cold winter could have at least 6 houses for themselves. That just shows you how messed up the conditions for our reality are today. The 1% could buy the 99%'s meals for the rest of our lives with the money that they've amassed for themselves through their greed. But people are asleep on this. People think people like us are crazy. They just see us as conspiracy theorists when we've done the research. We don't just believe.
We're here. This is our
Hello everyone. Welcome to the 6th year of the Second Great Depression. All of us are standing here. Everyone has their issues of what's going on. We can all see that on every side. Every single situation, a system of life is falling apart. Our food isn't ours. Our land isn't ours. Our water isn't ours. Our power isn't ours. Everything that we get to exist every single day, every single one of us, is at best given to us, and at worst, stolen from us by giant groups of power who claim that their digital bank accounts and their tiny numbers that expand out into trillions and other fun little words mean something. They're not food. You can't eat your money. You can't drink it. Your jobs just acquire you pieces of paper that don't get you anything unless you ask and beg and fight and steal it yourself. Everything that we need to do in our society is run by guys over there in giant obelisk buildings bigger than the greatest of pyramids. We worship them every day with our green paper, with our plastic cards.
Connecticut, they're trying to take away their guns, and in Arizona, they're trying to use the Constitution to take away people's equality. They don't elect people based off their religion. The Constitution is made for the people, by the people, to protect the people. This country is built equally free for all religions. What if I create made it the religion of myself, that would be accepted.
Yeah.
If you're gonna fight for your rights, make sure you fight for the rights of all people. It's not about your race, it's about the human race. We can't change the world until we change ourselves. Live by the things that you tell others to live by. The freedoms and beliefs that you tell other people, make sure you believe in them yourself and that you apply them to your everyday life. Don't force upon beliefs upon other people that don't believe in them. Again, you must change yourself before you can change the world.
Yeah! Yeah!
Main reasons that we should be here today is to stay informed. I want to read to you the 10 new laws passed in 2013 that you should probably know about, and you probably don't. Senate Bill Lily's Law is named after Lillian, the daughter of Dana Fitzgerald of Mavane. Fitzgerald was 27 weeks pregnant when her then estranged husband shot her in the abdomen with a .45 caliber handgun, and the child was born early because of the injuries. Fitzgerald survived the shooting. Lily ended up dying because of the injuries she sustained. Lily's law will provide protection for children who are born alive but later die because of the injuries inflicted prior to birth. The House Bill 392, drug testing benefits, state that the cost of an initial drug test is absorbed by the state wishes to have the test reset. The individual may submit additional tests at their own expense. If an adult applicant fails a drug test, the children will not be affected. That goes to show another reason why, as staying under welfare or food stamps, you're becoming a victim to your own government. Unfortunately, that's not how it was founded. The idea of food stamps and welfare has been an illusion in the past decade to keep you under government.
We must unite and fight for our dignities, our rights, our freedoms, everything we love. The food we eat, the places we go with our children, everything we know, the money we make, the hard labor we put into it, the 1/5 of our wages that are stolen from us unrightfully, and taxes. We must stand together. Give me liberty or give me death. No, give us liberty or give us death. Greatness within us, and it is time for all of us to let the best of us come forward. We are in the 11th hour. Thank you.